Let's go. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Okay, look, it's green. It says it's going. Just let me know. Can you hear me? I need to make sure. How are we all? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. I hope you're not struggling with the heat like I am. It's pretty brutal. I've got this nice big chunky fan next to me. Try and survive. What? Cheese, don't play with me, Cheese. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I see we got a few people in. How are we all doing, everyone? I hope you genuinely are having the best week you've had of 2026. Why not? Why can't this week be your best week so far? So let's just say let's say our hellos. Let's say our hellos. We got Perry at the top. Perry, old fella, was chatting with Perry on a different stream of which he's a blue man as well. You blue man, you get around, you do. Good to see you, Perry. Richard as well. Oh, Richard, have I got some news for you? Well, we'll get to that in a bit, but I've got some news for you, Richard. Ultimate, amazing. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Seba, with the classic. Seba. Oh, we love a bit of Seba. He's rapid, this kid, getting faster each and every day. Andy 5, Andy, always wonderful to see you. Not the first time I've seen you today. Just briefly caught you before this. I was in Tone is streaming right now. If you want to, and you haven't already, go into Tone, give him a hello, tell him Ruff says hi. He knows I just said hi to him, but tell him anyway. Say Ruff says hi, give him a like. Look, his like goal is 20, and he's just tipped over it. But let's go blow it out of the water. Let's go over to his stream if you haven't, go like it, and let's try and smash his 20. Why not? Just help each other out. Andy, absolute legend. I appreciate that. Who else do we have in? We have Rusty. Rusty's off to work. Rusty, I'm glad I got to say hello to you before you disappeared off to work again over Tones. I hope you have a wonderful time if you can hear me. If not, I'm just going to send it into the ether and hope the message hits you. BI. Hi, BI. Hi. I saw your message where you said, hi, Dad, and I wanted to assume you were talking to me, although I know you weren't, but, it's... Why not? I feel like I could be everyone's dad. If I could do it to a little chaos toddler, I could do it to everyone. And we have Bobby. Not just Bobby. TCR Bobby. Oh, I love it. Bobby, I don't think you were here on Monday. I'd like to give you a shout out and congratulations. I love it. I love that you did the application. I love that it's been accepted. The new name. We love it. We love to see it. And Cheese. Here he is. It's too hot for these shenanigans. Is that why you're not at the wheel? Or is it because you don't like the races? Or is it just a beautiful combo of both, Cheese? It is hot. What's the temperatures been inside the van today? Is it peaking? And the new van that you're going to go spec out, is it got AC? Is that I don't know how that works in the old vans. Do you get AC in the vans? We've got Michael. Michael, how are you doing, my friend? Sorry, I was just trying to read. Look, I've got Stream Elements in this thing, and I don't think Stream Elements actually... I don't think I use it at all. So, I think we need to go... Shut it off. I use it, but not in this. I don't think it does anything. It just joins and just takes up space, makes some noise. We have Kronk. Kronk, it's been a little while. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing fantastic. Ty as well. Ty, how you doing? Are you gonna... It's a little late for you sometimes, isn't it, Ty? We go on a bit, we do at these. How you doing? You got some energy today? I know the heat's probably wiping you out, but hopefully you're doing all right. Who else do we have? I think we got Gretty. Gretty, how's it going, my friend? We're going to be in your neck of the woods today. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Maybe we can get your DR up and get you in the same lobbies. Paul, how you doing, Paul? Who's Tone? You know Tone. You know Tone because I just said hello to you over there. You know exactly who Tone is. Moreno, how are we doing, Moreno? Ah, the first raid. No, yeah, I get. Is it the first raid? It's probably the first one I've kicked off a stream with. Raid, we call it. But I like to, when we go into lobbies and you see people's names, I like to send you lot to go, and it's just nice. Spread a bit of love. It takes literally no effort. Well, it it takes a tiny bit of effort, but the minimal amount of effort. So we like to do it. It's always nice to be nice. We ultra salty plats. So what's with the name change there, Dan? You don't want people to know the first name? Do you want me to call you Platts? You don't want to be called Dan anymore? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I saw what you said in the other chat. I hope that within yourself, as much as you're dealing with the dealings, that you feel good. You feel good in your heart and in your spirit. FMJ, Rough Twins Racing. Oh yes, I cannot wait to get into those races. It's going to be tough. I do need to balance it. Husky's giving me the assurance that we're going to be able to balance both leagues, and that's what I hope, because priority is with the popcorns. That is the #1 priority, and Darren knows this. He's also in the league as well, so it works for both of us. I tried to make it, took a nap today, refreshed and ready. Let's go, Ty. And I think, did I get everyone? Before I keep reading the chat, I think I've got everyone. So before we get going too far, let's check out, of course, our chat podium. Let's go. Let's go. I'm doing the thing as if like I'm stood on it. I'm not stood on the podium. I'm never on the podium. Doesn't matter. But who is on the podium? Well, in P3 we have Richard, my friend. You're probably asleep right now, but you have made it on the podium with your wait. Am I P3? Woohoo! I feel special again. I'm glad, Richard. You actually made it. It wasn't one of those false positives where the chat got deleted and you thought you were P3, but you weren't really P3. You're actually P3 today, Richard. So well done. Congratulations on your podium place. And in P2, we have, of course, it's our Australian delegate, the blue man, Perry. Cheese gets the bottom shelf today. Oh, did Cheese get the bottom shelf? Did Cheese get the bottom shelf? Cheese didn't even make it onto the podium. He's slacking a little bit, Cheese, is he? He's falling off the podium every so often now. But I have faith he'll be back. And then, of course, we got some big old bicep bombs, because in P1 we have, that is right, our very own BI. Again, setting the standards with the message. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Yes, BI. I very much appreciate you. I love a dad joke, probably more than anyone. So I love these. Keep giving them to us. Just got to get on the podium and we'll read them out. But that is our chat podium for today. Congratulations to our podium sitters. We'll see who makes it next time. So, getting into today, we have, what do we have? We have, as you saw in the thumbnail, last to first challenge, which means we're going to be running Daily C from the back in the Americas. Yeah. Look, if people are going to go there for the World Cup, I thought I might as well join in the party. So we go to America, see what we can do. I'm hoping we don't spin the car and we can gain some places. That's the plan. That is the plan. We've got the pace there this week, but the consistency, that's the real challenge. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, now I need to actually catch up back on chat, because I've kind of ignored you a lot just to do the chat podium, because it's a special place in my heart, that thing. Separate account just for doing platinum trophies. Oh, I see. How many accounts? All right, you lot let me know. How many YouTube accounts do you lot have? Like, I guess I technically have 2. But is it normal that people have more than one? Or yeah, let me know. I'm curious about that. But it's just the one. I feel like one's got to be the normal, right? Is it just us, like, ultra intense? FMJ was 6. Why have you got 6 accounts? What do you do with them? The only reason I have 2 is because I had one, which I used to create like a decade ago. And I wanted to do this channel, which was completely unrelated to that old channel. And I didn't want it to pop up on the feed. Basically, no one in my life knows that I do this, other than the people who, like my wife and my direct family. But like people at work, old friends, they don't need to know. This is for me and you. It's not for them. Not that I'm embarrassed by it or anything. It's just, it's not the right audience. They're not interested in this stuff. So that's the only reason I have 2. But 6 BS accounts. Just started to just one. Oh, Wait, so Ty, you've only just got YouTube? I'm talking about YouTube accounts, by the way, not racing accounts. I'm sorry, I just realised I did not make this clear at all. How many YouTube accounts do you have? Racing accounts, I'm sure more than one is quite common. So my daughter claims top spot and subtracts the P out of her father. I've taught her well. Oh, brilliant. I'm sorry I snatched that one, Perry. I have faith you got this. I think Perry's going to be top spotter soon. Quite regularly. He's got it. I think he's got it in him. Cooking dinner will be in and out of chat for a bit. Bobby, no worries. Just the only requirement I have, Bobby, is when you get back in the chat, let me know. Oh, I think my fan's run out of water. I don't know. Bobby, let me know. What are you cooking? Or what did you cook by the time you're back? I love to live through you all. I'm intrigued to know what you're eating, because then I can sit here and go and pretend I'm eating it as well. I only have 3 now for different things, and my Jeff Den. Oh yeah, of course, sorry. I thought it was a typo. It's not a typo. It was one for all my PC sim racing stuff that I don't do now. See, 3 I think is like a fair spot. I don't know if anyone has more than 3, because I could see why. I only have 1 YouTube account. There we go, FMJ. That makes more sense. 6 YouTubes would be kind of intense. There would be a lot of questions. Mustang Drifter, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, my friend. I hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're having a good week. I just watch you guys. No channels. Well, I guess you do have a channel to have a YouTube account. Like, isn't that how it works? I don't know, because it's been a long time since I've done YouTube without having a channel that has content on it. But don't you just have a channel by default? In which case, I think we should all just go subscribe to Moreno, because Moreno is not trying to have a channel, so let's give them a channel. Why not? Quiche is in the oven. Oh, delish. Quiche was one of those foods I hated as a child, but quite dearly enjoy as an adult. Basically, most foods I didn't like as a child, and I eat pretty much anything now. So. Working my way to A just to catch you guys in lobby as well, Moreno. I'm not A, so if you get to A, you'll be there long before I do. I've got plenty of time before you see. There we are. The DR is still on the upper side of B, just. We're nowhere near A. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe we'll get there. Race A is fun. I've not done Race A Mustang Drifter. For today, for this account, I had 2 million credits and I needed 3 million because I wanted to buy the car, because I wanted to put the livery on it. To me, liveries are not essential, but it's just something I enjoy. So I bought it for the old account. But to get to 3 million, I did the Sardinia circuit experience, which I'd never done before. So I could now technically do A, because now I know the track. I'd never actually driven, other than, again, I don't count 1-player mode to get your sport mode unlocked kind of drop. I don't count that as experience, because no one's paying attention to that stuff. But yes, I've not touched A, and I'm going to be racing tomorrow. We're going again tomorrow for a stream, by the way. Again tomorrow, because I'm going to be away from Friday onwards for the rest of the weekend. So unfortunately, I won't touch A. I say that, I never touch A. We did A once last week, and it was a disaster. The reason I'm not on the podium is because it's too damn hot, and I've been asleep by 10 PM for the last 3 nights. This weather's killing me. Gingers don't do well in this brutal weather. Do you tan cheese? Does your skin take well to the old tannage? So I had a friend at uni, basketball player, 6'8", massive guy, and it's so funny going back and look at the pictures. He's a redhead, and he just looks like a ghost in the pictures. And like for reference, my first year of uni, my basketball team there was 15 to 17 of us, and only 3 of the guys were white. And so in all the pictures, it's a bunch of black guys, and then he's one of the tallest, and he's just a ghost. Like, looks like an absolute. He did the opposite of tanning. Absolutely lovely fella as well, by the way. But it's just It's a bit hit or miss with the old tannage, isn't it? If you've got the fair hair. Gabe! How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope you're doing fantastic. I can rent the car, Mustang. I just love a livery. I enjoy the livery part of the game as much as I do the driving. And I blame Need for Speed for that. If you played Need for Speed 20 odd years ago, you'll understand. It just does something to you. But let's have a look at the livery that we're going to be running today. Because it's basically the same as we did on Monday. But it's more fun. Of course it's more fun. We all have a default channel, Moreno. We do, we do. I would imagine cheese melts in the heat. Bobby. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Love it. I burn if I spend 20 minutes in this heat. Then that's it. Game over. Burnt to a crisp. Oh. Oh, yeah. I've been burnt twice in my life. Once when I was in Florida, out in the sun, like, it was scorching, but I was out for like 3 days straight on the beach. That got me. And then the other was when I was in New Zealand. It was like 20 degrees. It wasn't sunny, but I got burnt. That was mad. That was really mad. And that burn, like the marking stayed with me for years. I had a proper farmer's tan. There's a lot of high-ing. Did I miss it? I didn't miss anyone, did I? If you ever come into chat, by the way, if you come into chat and I haven't said hi to you, shout at me. I've turned the caps lock thing off so you can caps at me now. Shout at me. Because I don't want to be rude. I need to say hello to you. Got your T59A yesterday. Nice, congratulations, Gabe. I hope you're excited. Have you set it up? Have you given it a test? Are you enjoying it? I'm just checking the times, make sure we don't miss any races. When I have my Domino's later, all I will think about now is cheese melted on top. What's the topping going to be, Andy? I need to know. I need to know. If it's pepperoni, you've got my heart, my friend. The sun is not good for us. Well, vitamin D is good for us, but too much sun will do a lot of damage on it. It'll get you. What do we think? By the way, this is kind of my thing. Is I've decided when I do last to first, I want the livery to be on theme of the livery for the week, but also garish, as in not garish ugly, but garish in your face. Because the idea being, if I go from last to first, everyone gets to see this thing fly by them. That's the idea. I will register for this race. Contrails! Hello, mate! Just dropping in like to play before hitting the gym. Ooh! What are we doing at the gym? If you're still here, let me know what you're doing at the gym. I need to go myself. But have a good workout. Do enjoy it. It's one of those places you should enjoy, even though it's easy not to. You should enjoy it. Pepperoni, tandoori chicken, and jalapenos. Andy, you had me all the way up into jalapenos. I am not a jalapeno man, so you've successfully made me not jealous. Well done. After I just said I eat anything as well. We have tires. We have tires. We have mediums on. And we are registered for the race. We are not setting a qualifying time, of course. I might dip in and do a bit of medium tyre running. Just remember how to drive. I love kiwi strawberry flavour. I should put. I need to put a kiwi and a strawberry on it, don't I? Get those as the moniker of the last to first car. FMJ, what's melted cheese's favourite type of music? R&B. Well done. That, you should have saved that for a podium. You should have got yourself on there and dropped that one, because that was podium worthy, that. I appreciate that. Looks like the new Nations Cup pixel stretching intro. Let's go. Crunk, are you going to be racing today, by the way? Any chance we come across you in the lobby? You love jalapenos, Andy. All right, I'll let you off. I'll let you off. Chicken on pizza is Why is chicken on pizza criminal? Why do people have strong opinions about toppings of pizza? That's my next one. Like, obviously I said about jalapenos, but that's a personal preference. Like, if you want it, more power to you. Enjoy it. Sausage, pineapple, jalapeno. Oh, again, you had me up until the jalapeno. Look, I'm a fan of pineapple on my pizza. So, I know that'll get me cancelled somewhere, but... Cheese toasties. Oh, do it, cheese. Do it. I love a cheese toastie. Grew up on those things. The only thing with cheese toasties is the toaster, the sandwich toaster. I've learned it's important to get a good one. Over the years, like I've always, like at work, they would do like a Christmas, your Christmas bonus would be like a 20 quid voucher. And I would use it to buy like a cheese toaster or a sandwich toaster. And a cheap sandwich toaster, I'll tell you what, they break and they don't toast very well. So, quality of a toaster machine, I didn't realise was important. If you've never had a cheese, does anyone not know what a cheese toastie is? Because is that a very English thing? I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing that kind of thing. The closest I can think to when I was in America is, and this is not close at all because it's cold, but is the PB&J pocket thing. What? Not like they're like a sandwich hot pocket kind of thing. PB&J. What are they called again? Someone will know. Wayne, how you doing, my friend? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing fantastic. My lobby was stacked with B drivers earlier today. I'm still C. Oh, Bobby, does that mean you're at the top of B? Are you going to be pushing into the old C's? Top of C into the old B? Are you going to be pushing into the old B's? You going to be there? Barbecue chicken pizza last night? That sounds delicious. You're the first one who's nailed it for me so far. No jalapenos. That was all it took. I love barbecue sauce on a pizza. It's got to be the right toppings. Like, you can't do barbecue sauce on a pepperoni pizza. That's just terrible. But, yeah. Barbecue sauce on a pizza. With meat. Delish. I say with meat and then not pepperoni. With the right meat. Delish. You're a bee, you just don't have all the points to have it yet. You're fast. Bobby, I've never raced you. I need to race you. It'll be fun. Uncrustables. There we go. Crunk. I knew someone would drop it in there. I knew. Uncrustable meat toasty. Yeah, Uncrustables and toasties are basically the same thing, except for Uncrustables are... Well, maybe I was eating them wrong, but they're cold, right? And a toasty you make at home. Like, you don't buy Can you buy... Like, maybe at like a cafe where they've made it at home. But you don't just buy them like in packaging. Toastings. FMJ, you've never had toad in a hole? Yeah, toast in a hole probably wouldn't be too much to do. There'd be too much carbs, too much hole on a plate. But an actual toad in a hole. Again, delish. Seba, good luck. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. Go get your rest. You're not on holidays anymore, I assume. I don't know how it works where you are. All the kids will be going on holidays soon here now. Probably in a week. Mo, how's it going, my friend? I haven't seen you, Mo, on the time. Have you you been in Daily C this week? You've been racing this week? I need to have you there so I can chase. I need someone to chase. You are my benchmark. One day I'll be right there with you. Michael, no worries, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting with us. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you're still here and you hear me, I never know how to... This is one of those names. I've seen it written down. I know how to say it. Yil2D. I said hi. A toasty is just a panini, right? I'd say no, because a toasty like, I guess this is just semantics now, right? Like, what type of bread, what shape? But it kind of, it's kind of a panini, but paninis are more like sub rolls and long, whereas toasties are like, they're your square bread, and then you cut them, or the toaster machine cuts them, so they're triangles. I don't know, like, that part is important to me for it to be classified. We'll see for the first time, Gabe. Just gotta get my nose down and push for it. Probably be able to get into race A this week. Greddy, you're gonna be, I promise, we're gonna be looking back on these chats, and you're gonna be a B driver, and you're gonna be like, what? How, what? No, yeah, no, yeah, no, and then you're gonna set up a new account, and you're gonna fly to B. Just watch this space. It's gonna happen. I promise you. I love a toad in a hole, but why do we call it that? Because it's a toad in a hole. Your monitor broke. Oh. Did you get frustrated and throw your wheel at it, Mo? Is that what... Be honest, this is a safe space. Is that what happened? Oh, have you got... What's the plans? Are there plans to replace it? Is it a matter of time? Or do you have to save for it? Or is it a... It's broken, it'll get sorted one day? Where are we at on those levels? I asked Mrs. F&J for a panini and she misheard me. I'm not gonna even go there, but touche. So you just put the cheese on the toasty, no ham? Oh, a ham and cheese toasty is delicious as well. A cheese toasty, a ham and cheese toasty. And because I had the Uncrustables when I was in America, when I came back, I did the peanut butter and jam toasties as well. But they're like, if you're gonna do that, forewarning, it's messy. It's very messy, but it's delicious. It's so good. A jaffle. A toasty is called a jaffle. Assuming we're still on toasties, Perry, not toad in a hole. Because toad in a hole being called a jaffle, that would bring a lot of questions. Definitely. Oh no, a grilled cheese sandwich is completely different. It's not completely different. It's almost identical. Because a toasty is enclosed. The edges, like an Uncrustable. If you know Uncrustable, it's enclosed. Whereas a grilled cheese is just hot. It's a hot sandwich. And you can do more than cheese as well. Whereas a grilled cheese is specifically cheese. This is the longest conversation I think I've ever had about toasties. Thanks, cheese. Oh, probably I'm not slow, just love spinning. If you love spinning, I've got a good person for you to chat with. Our dear friend Sean. He's Captain Magic Roundabout. That should be his handle, actually, Captain Magic Roundabout, because that's exactly what he is. Welcome to the RufffWizard food channel. Look, you need to go get something to eat. You know what the message says. When you join the chat, the message tells you to sit down, grab a snack and a drink. And I say that on purpose because we will chat food, we will have a good time, but just be relaxed, be comfortable. I can't sit there and watch a stream for any amount of time without wanting to pick on something. There you go, Wayne. You've nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. It's a hot pocket grilled cheese. Oh, I should probably go to the race, shouldn't I? We probably want to do that, don't we? Probably want to actually join the race. And I didn't go to the track, did I? So everyone, expectations in the gutter, please. We will spin. That is a guarantee. Any of you lot on the race? I don't recognise any of these names. Try this car! Frilly! The 9X8. Methinks no. Can't change tyres. Hopefully I'm on mediums. I'll tell you what I haven't checked. I don't remember if I've raced this account since we got the wheel right, because I have no idea if I've done my pedal calibration on this account. We'll find out during this race. I have 1 month left of a 3-year warranty. Oh, that's amazing. PC, well, I've not heard PC well in a long time. Curries though, we love a bit of curries. Working in tech, you get like tech vouchers, and they're always for curries. So if I ever buy electronics, that's where they come from. Worcestershire sauce or Branston pickle, delicious. Oh, not in a toasty, but on cheese on toast in the oven. A little bit of Marmite. Oh, if you don't like Marmite, get out. Joking, of course you don't have to like Marmite. Oily, how's it going, my friends? Happy Wednesday, hope you're doing fantastic. Jeez, that's in the small print, is it? Let's go, everyone. Lap 1. Survive and face the right way. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's too early. Too early in the race for side-by-sides through the bus stop. If I've learned anything about this race, the most important thing is going to be to survive. Not be rapid. Especially not this early. Oh! There was only 15 on the grid to start with, by the way. And we started at the very back. Fairly. So this is a last to first. That's the game. Dan, I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you feel as good as you possibly can. LPS Munoz with the penalty. Ooh, might have driven slightly wide there. Just about held that. Not very nicely. You see, look, I've not been driving particularly well. And we've already made up half the grid on lap 1. That's how important it is just to survive. $2.20, is that your fee to cheese, Perry? Is that what you're paying him? Wait, so if that's the rule, cheese, how much do I owe you? Because I think I've said cheese roughly 400 times already. And then every stream, all you have to do is talk, and if I respond to you, it's money in your pocket. Phase 1 complete! Indeed, Mo, indeed. Phase 2. Stay facing the right direction. I'll tell you what, this is actually probably the cleanest race I've had here this week. Because lap 1 has been chaos here this week. I say this week like it's Friday. You're in my house. You've gone deep there, my friend. Can't be late at the last breakers if you forget there's a corner. Late at the last breakers, last of the late breakers. That's the phrase. Tighter than a Brit. I don't think that's possible, Barry, mate. I don't think that's possible. So we're quite far behind to get the win here. Pending, of course, tyre choice. don't forget, we are on the mediums. I have no idea what everyone else is on. But if by chance the cars out front are on the softs, that's going to play into our favour as this race goes on. Mic drop. We need like a... I need to get a command, a dad joke. A dad joke command, and then you got to announce yourself when you're going to make a dad joke, so that I can make sure that I don't miss it. P1, 100% is on softs. You're not setting 131s in this lobby on mediums. Absolutely not. You've met Aussies that make Brits look extravagant. Oi! I'm glad you held that, Nolan. Because that'd have been terrible for both of us if you didn't. That's a penalty if I've ever seen one. We'll take it. Oh, the amount of times I did that on Monday, because I forget that's a terrible place to read the chat. Yeah, 131s. If you're doing 131s, you're on the softs. Unless you're an A+ driver, or maybe you're just an A driver. But not on these lobbies. This is lowly Bs. I'm not saying that B is lowly. I mean, literally, we're on the low end of B. We've got this penalty to serve, so go on, go, 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 go. I'm not gonna try and make a move on them unless the door just massively opens, because there's no point. Oh, okay, this car is... I don't know what they're doing. Can I stay in front of the car behind? Yes, just about. What lap are we on? Lap 5. Let's pit. Perry, I got a question about your other blue-hadness, blue manness, blue moonness. Oh, also, Perry, while I got you, cheers, my friend. Flux 89. How often does he stream? Because I've seen his videos and I've tried to catch his streams. But I never see them. I never see that he actually streams. I just happened to see it yesterday. All I gotta say is I hope that our dear friend Nolan here breaks a little bit later on softs. Because he was breaking pretty early on the mediums. Alright, I want to get past this one, but it's not an easy track to overtake on. We need a safe space by the end of the stream. Alright, I've got to figure out where to overtake. We lost 3 drivers already? Not surprised. This is definitely a race where people quit. We are so far behind first place now as well. Let's see where he breaks. Oh, he broke quite late. Wasn't expecting that. So on softs, he does have more confidence, which is good. That's good for our pace. Oh, Andy, it's so much worse than last time. I was just saying that to the missus today. It feels hotter, even though the temperature's lower. The humidity is mad. How many times can I hit Nolan's bumper this race? That's the question. What's the over-under? I still hit the wall. Oh, don't. That whole stupid TV nonsense. TV licenses make me want to throw up. Especially like when you're... Like when I was a bit younger. And all I had was my work laptop. And no money. And they're on about, oh, you need to pay your TV license. And I'm like, excuse me, I can barely afford to eat. I don't even own my own device. And I definitely don't watch any of this nonsense. I knew that was coming. No, I'm gonna race 2 people! No! Oh, mate, if it's this weather for G-Tech, we're done for. Absolutely cooked. FMJ, you in a team or by yourself? Whoa! He went very wide there. I really want the inside here, but so it is. We'll have to take the slower line. Oh! Oh, I thought they weren't going to ghost. Can we get the podium? Is it possible? You know what? Shout out to Nolan, because Nolan has been racing me very fairly. Mad respect for Nolan's racing. The cheese toasties were a mistake. Never cheese. I refuse to believe that. They were just putting you in training to survive more extreme temperatures. That's all it was. Cornetto! Yeah, my sister did a number teaching me how to make Biscoff ice cream. That's come very much in handy during these times. Wall! Whoops. You want winter? Too early. I want summer, I just want less humidity. That's what I want. What's the Cornetto flavour of the day? Or do you just get the box? I don't know, I don't buy Cornettos. So they all come in like... You buy a box of one flavour? Or do they do like multi-packs? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's a penalty. If not, we got very lucky there. How many laps we got? One more. Wait, sourdough crust? What are we talking? Oh, you're on back onto pizza. I thought you were talking about a sourdough crust cornetto then. I was very confused. First of all, what's the crust of a cornetto? Which part? Is it the bottom? No, it's the chocolate? Yeah, G-Tech is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be one of those things where a lot less people finish than sign up. Because I guess like when you do endurance racing, like real world endurance racing, you do as a team, don't you? Whereas these are very long races and they're completely solo. Even though you may be in a team, you've got to actually drive the race solo. That's a big ask to do that often as well. So I bet there'll be a lot of dropouts. I hope not, because I want to... The reason that I wanted to do it is because I feel like it's going to be an amazing opportunity to improve. And I'd love to be driver in A by the end of the year. I think that's a good goal for me. And I think this will go a long way to helping that. Let's go. We got the podium. First race out the back. We'll take that. Oh, Nolan ended up P5. Oh, because of a penalty as well. That's a shame. Chris. Chris, wait, are you in the race? Are you in the race, Chris, or are you just hanging out lurking? How you doing? Did you wait? Okay, no, it said you entered. I was just making sure you hadn't been in the chat and I missed it. Oh, so Chris, you're Kyle. I get it. I get it. Congratulations on the win. You did it in the Porsche. Yeah, I'm racing from the back, and I've only done it in the Toyota this week, this race, so I didn't fancy my chances jumping in a different car. I think I could handle the Porsche quite well around here. I quite like the Porsche. But I don't know, how is the Porsche over the bus stop? How does that feel? I appreciate that, mate. I appreciate it. It was a fun drive. I quite like this race, I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people don't. I do quite like it. Let's give you a nice little shout out. Congratulations! Yeah, and Nolan, thanks for the clean race, because Nolan was good. Nolan, I can vouch for Nolan, was clean. Maybe made mistakes, but was clean. That I will say. Well, look, Chris, Kyle, I don't know what you want me to call you. You let me know. But thank you for jumping into the chat as well. Hopefully, we'll be on the track again. We're going to register. We're going to chat, because there's a massive gap between races this week. We'll have a chat with you. Racing against A's and A+ will only make us better. It's so true. I wonder, FMJ, the splits, how they're going to work out. Because I guess it depends on how many drivers of your level sign up. And from what I gather, if you're on a team, you're in the same split. By the way, thanks for the GGs. Sorry, you know me, I'm not very good at focusing. But yeah, for GTech, your split is your team is in the split. So I'm teamed up with Darren. Darren's an A driver, and I'm not. So, am I a Lewis fan? Am I a Lewis fan? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, little Lewis man. Druid! How's it going, mate? How you doing? Happy Wednesday, my friend. I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm glad you like it, Chris. Look, if you like it and you want to stay around longer, you're more than welcome to hit the sub. You can join us for the party. We like to hang out a lot. We like to have a good time. This is a space of niceties, is what I'll say. Jokes, banter, good time. Where are you from, Chris? Are you? I'm assuming American-based. I didn't say that. I didn't actually check the flag. You might not be America, but you can let me know. I feel bad for Ninja. I feel really bad for Ninja. Gabe, having that race scheduled on the same day as the first of GTech is tough. That's really tough. Whereabouts in America are you from, Chris? It's so hot here. It's so hot here. I don't know if you lot can see it, but I'm sweating. It's so hot. This fan is doing work right now. It's doing work. Change that photo to max. Gabe, I never could. The thing is, I'm from my hometown, where I was born and raised, lived the first 18 years of my life, is Brackley, where Mercedes was based. So you best believe that it was easy to be a Lewis fan. Easy. Also, representation, right? Like, I'm not going to hide from it. Some people may find the conversation uncomfortable, but representation matters. And he represented me to an extent. So it's easy to be a Lewis fan. Oh, he is switching it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I hope people can still do it. What is the track for Ninjas 24? Sean! You're a wizard, Ruff. Yes, yes I am, Hagrid. How you doing, mate? No league today? This is your day off? Also, I've decided you need to change your handle. You can keep the ZFS, but then you need to be Captain Magic Roundabout. ZFS, Captain Magic Roundabout. Has a nice ring to it. Also, every time I say ZFS, because that's one of the Americanisms that stuck with me, was not Z, which is really, I go back and forth. It's quite annoying. I don't like that I say Z. But when I say ZFS, then I think of DFS. So now you're a sofa shop to me. Hey, you like it? Yeah, Sean, from the first time you saw it, it's come a long way, this space, isn't it? And I finally figured out how to tune the lights on my PC. So it's not blue anymore, or rainbow coloured. It's my white and reds. I do not have aircon, FJ. I wish I had aircon. They are impossible. Just trying to buy a portable one. They're impossible. There are none in the country. None. Do not exist. You got a giant heat wave? You're in the south. Yeah. It's the heat wave seems to be getting it's just the humidity as well. Like, what is it right now? It's 26 right now. It feels like it's mid-30s. Like, the humidity is intense. Fun fact about me, I play this on controller. Do you, by chance, watch Calster, my friend? Because if you don't, blasphemous. Best controller player I know. We have some controller players in the chat. Nothing wrong with that. I've yet to ever play this game on a controller. I've not done it. First turn of the wheel, first lap was the turn of the wheel. And it's really annoying actually, because when you play with a wheel, those of you who have a wheel will know, when you start an account, it does the music thing, whatever it's called. And you don't, it's automatic gearbox, and that really confused me. I was like, wait, have I bought the wrong wheel? Because I didn't know about this. I was like, have I bought the wrong wheel? Like, is it not going to work with the game? Like, I was so confused. And then you got into the game and I realized, oh, okay, nice. Definitely football, Sean. I never called it soccer. I couldn't wrap my head around it. What's a soccer? It's one of the easiest things to, you know, when you're like poke the bear when you're in America. It's so easy when you just like, football, you call it football, but isn't it hand egg? Like, it's just, that is one of my favourite things when I lived in America, was just finding the little things you poke the bear. Because I was the only English man in the room, so you best believe I was the butt of most of the jokes. So when I got the opportunity, poked that bear. I'm in the race, Perry. Thank you for warning me. I'm in the race. I'm registered. You see down here, we are waiting. We have 20 seconds. See, FMJ's on top of it. Definitely not the best, but I'd like to say I'm good at the game. I mean, look, that was a pretty rapid performance out in front. And being on the wheel doesn't mean you're quick. Being on the wheel is it's one skill, and driving control is just another skill. Manual gears and no traction control? Yes, that's what I like to hear. I immediately, as soon as I got in the game, turned off all the settings, all the assists. I just realised something. Oh, that's not how you do that. Hold on. I'm going to have to do this with the controller, because I don't know how to do it otherwise. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. I just realised my things are not on, because I turned them off by accident. Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. Where are they? This thing? This thing? 28 likes! Look at that! We're so close! We're so close! Oh no! No familiar faces. I missed out on my chance to say good race to everyone. -3 feels most comfortable to you. Ooh, that's interesting. On the Porsche. I might have to look at that next time I drive that. Andy, by the way, appreciate you, my friend. I'm a +2 on my brake bias for this race. It feels quite nice. Dugs! Dugs! You earned your trust again, my friend. You did. Yeah, Bobby, see, there you go. Perfect reason to use the assist. I wonder how... Have you ever raced with a wheel, Bobby? Do you know if... Will that be better for arthritis than a controller? Because I imagine the controller, it's that little... Like, the gripping in such a small space that'd be quite hard. It's like enclosed hands. Yeah, this race is fun, Dugs, mate. Or that's not how you do that. And it started, everyone. It has started. Where do we reckon I can get? Call it, call it, call it. Call it in the chat. What position do you think I'm going to end in? What I can tell you is I guarantee it's not last. That's the only hint I'm going to give you. P9? 5 tie. That's a very big statement considering I'm already 20 seconds behind the leader. P10, P6, okay. I think I've built the voting thing after speaking to Sparks. I think I might bring it in for last to first challenges. Would you lot like that, having the votes for when we do last to first? Or do you lot only want to vote for Sparks and stuff? Because I get that too. I'm definitely not coming last because Blouse is struggling on this one. I believe in you! Ty, I believe in you as well. Definitely pitting on 5. That's been the move this week. You know what? Should I pit on 4? Should I give it a go? I've not tried it. But I wonder. I'm going for it. That was cheeky, but we pulled it off. We can have votes too. I will never not want to vote for things. I've built the thing. We've tested it a couple of times and I broke it. But I think... I don't know about having it for next week because I'm super busy with work and then I'm away at the weekend. But I might be able to have it ready for next week. Because I think Wednesdays are going to be last to first. I think that's where it'll end up being. Of our weekly parade through streams. Oh! Are you pitting already, Larry? Oh! I think the answer was no. You know what? I'm going to pit. I'll carry the penalty. Whatever. This has been an interesting race so far, hasn't it, friends? Can't use the pedals. I tried G923, but couldn't use it, so need the clutch pedal for accelerator and brake. Oh, interesting. Oh no! How long have you had? How long have you had your ankle fused for, Bobby? Well, eat that penalty. I said I wasn't going to come last. Maybe I will. Who knows? Ty, that P5 is out the window, by the way. Just saying. At least now I don't have to drive near anyone. Might as well just top up that penalty with another 1 second. Oh, only half. Okay. Almost 30 years. Do you... By the way, if you don't want to talk about it, let me know. Like, if you don't like talking about it. But otherwise, I'm quite a curious chappy. Is it something that you just, like, you're just used to and used to living with? Or is it something you still, like, things will happen and you have to sort of get around it a little bit? I always wonder with things like that. Because I guess in life it's super easy to think that everything's always going to be the same. And then something can completely change your situation. Look after the tyres? Nah, no point. I'm going to win. I'm only 9 seconds behind P13, and they're only probably 9 seconds behind P12. To be fair, this is an interesting experiment to see how do these tyres hold up if I just drive. Because I've not struggled. I've been pitting on lap 5 and I've not struggled when it comes to like the last lap of the race. So I think I've got at least one more lap in me of my normal driving. And what did we put on this one? Lap 2? Look at the track map. It's beautiful. Look at all that clean air we have in front of us. Oh, sciatica because of one leg. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. When I used to be a personal trainer, sciatica was probably the #1 thing that I had to deal with. Helping people deal with the pain management. And, like, exercises to help reduce it as much as possible. I thought I had sciatica. That's a penalty. But I don't. Because I have pain symptoms that are very similar. But I realised, or I found out, it's an autoimmune thing instead. Let's go! 30 likes again. That's what? 14 streams in a row. You absolute legends. Toad, what's going on? How you doing? How was the rest of your racing? No problem as well, mate. I'll always stop by if I can. Also, your visuals, mate, touche. They're looking really good. I might have to pick your brain. Ruffians! Whenever I see Ruffians, Perry, I always think of any Hook fans in the chat. If there are, you'll probably know exactly what I'm thinking. There's at least one person that I'm keeping my eye on, but I think we're going to overtake at some point, and it's not the car in front of us. Although, I think we're going to have them too. Do you think when someone's having a really bad race and they're at the back by themselves, but there's someone behind them, and someone really far behind them, and then they see them coming up in their rearview mirror, and then they realise that that person also has the fastest lap, do you think it's confusing? Have a really high pain threshold. Yep, missed my braking point. That's alright. Still got out. Oh! We've got a top 10 on here, haven't we? We got a chase for a top 10, for sure. Oh, Tone. The game is addictive, my friends. Trust me. If I wasn't doing my website stuff at the moment, I'd be doing so much more with the stream. But a lot of my attention right now is going into building out the website. But it's very addictive. Once you figure out how to do some stuff and like the juices get flowing, whoa. I promise you, if any of you have not got a channel and you make content, but you're thinking about it, just know it's addictive. Still 6.5 laps. There is, my friend Perry, and the pace will allow us to go for top 10, but will the tyres? That's the question. Because I am not even remotely trying to save them. I'm just driving. We'll deal with warm tyres when they're worn. Whoa! Oh! An ice cold Evian. Can I have some, mate? Please. Please. We'll do the old thing you do in school, in sports, where you're sharing a water bottle, no lips. Oh, if that got clipped out of context. I think they were waiting for the other car, which allowed us to get both. Let's go, FMJ. Look at that. Sharing is caring. Oh, were they trying to save a penalty there? No, I think they're just going off the track. So tyres really is going to be the game here, isn't it? Glad I don't stream, my kids would never see me. Yeah, luckily I work from home. It does make a big difference. Because that saves me hours a day as well from commute. So the moment I log off of work, I'm with my boy. And often I'm the one picking him up from nursery. I was about to say, I think we've hit the absolute limit on overtakes, and now it's going to be about protecting our position. But if people in front keep spinning, who knows? Who knows what opportunities are there? Sean, we'll get you to do a guest stream. You can just take over the channel for a day. And you can show us all of the magic roundabouts in Gran Turismo. You can do a world tour of track maps. Now time's to save tyres. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell by my lap times, but they're getting slower. I'm being a bit more careful. That front left is it's doing well, isn't it? You don't wish to make me quicker? Why not, my friend? If you gave me the track map of all the magic roundabouts, maybe I'd have won this race. I mean, wait, hold on. I've only just clocked this. How are we only 11 seconds off of or 12 seconds off P1? If you weren't here at the start of this race, you probably don't understand why that's crazy. But there's no way. We easily would have won this race, I think, had it not been for the first 2 laps. The corner I'm probably most scared of, that one. With worn tyres especially. Alright, someone let me know as well how I'm doing to the car behind in terms of delta. Like, are they gaining? I've got 2 laps to hold on to these. Yeah, I reckon I would have, Dogs. I reckon we would have been comfortably in the lead. And then don't forget as well, after we went into the pits on lap 2, we also got a 3-second penalty. So not to even mention the accidents on the road. Are we getting paid? Oh, that's a penalty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm actually going to have to serve it as well. Which, to be fair, is probably better. Tyre's starting to hurt now. It's affecting my entry into corners. I'm having to go a lot slower. And get on the throttle a lot later on the way out. Right, let's do it! 1 lap to go. Wait, Bobby, when do you stream? If you're doing, if you hit your once a week, what day and time? That was a great line. I mean, that's one he's supposed to take, right? I think we're gonna do it. As long as we don't spin it in one of these corners. Famous last words. Even with the penalty. Do you know what, as well? If we get this, I owe someone an apology. And they know who they are. Hopefully they're still here. Alright, let's just be sensible. Last couple of corners. All we've got to do is survive. Wait, and we gained time on P1 as well, because it was 12 seconds. We gained time on P1 on 10 lap old softs. Oh, we would have dominated that race, I reckon. Ty, I owe you an apology, my friend. You called it. You called it. You called P5 when we were very far in the back. So, well done. Well done, my friend. You earn a well done. If I had a thing, you'd be the only one with points right now. FMJ, you stream as well? I did not know that. Linda, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing fantastic. Depends. Wait, who won? Mike, congrats. Always say congrats. It's just polite, isn't it? It's just polite. We'll register for yet another race. It's all I ever wanted. Look, we do what we can to recognise greatness. So, that's what we do. Hello! So, it depends. I tend to stream all my manual races, but for dailies, usually early in the week. What? If it's weekday, what kind of time? The reason I ask, let me make sure I'm subscribed. I feel like I might be, Bobby, but if I'm not, I'm going to correct it. Literally right now. Oh, don't forget that TC. Wait, what am I doing? The link's been dropped. I can just click the link. Wait, FMJ. Did I know? Did I know FMJ? Why do I feel like I'm definitely subscribed? Wait. Why did, when I clicked on FMJ's thing, did it take me to your channel, Andy? And what? I definitely subscribed to your channel, Andy. I've even watched your videos and commented on them. Why did it say I wasn't subscribed? That's bizarre. Anyway, I'm back. I'm back in the room. Back in the room. Yeah, I need general ideas because I'm useless, and if I don't have general ideas of times, I will never see it. Michael, how's it going, my friend? How are you? You were the first person for me this week on the timetable. Just here for the like. I appreciate that. Get back to racing, my friend. Go on. Good luck in your races. Have fun. Appreciate you dropping in and dropping a like. So Linda, I need to ask. If you had to call it right now, who's winning this year? Drivers. Who's winning? Enjoy, Sean. Enjoy. Look, rubbish with the better half is sometimes some of the best moments. So definitely enjoy that, my friend. Yeah, at the end, Bobby, they need to, I like the solutions that I've heard people throwing around. The IndyCar, lap cars go in the pit lane and then just join at the back. Or, as, who was it? Was it Damon Hill? Said, I don't get it. Why don't the lap cars just fall to the back and stay a lap down? It's their fault for being lapped in the first place. Which I think's fair, right? Like, yeah. I guess the difference there is then you're being lapped by people who hadn't lapped you. That would be the only disadvantage, because you're going to end up next to the cars either way. You're going to end up in the same order. Does make a lot of sense. I think it does. I missed the Lego race. I'm so gutted. I've seen like clips. I've not seen the whole thing. I've got it saved. I need to go back and watch it. But yeah. So you think Mercedes? But which drive? Like, is that for both drivers and constructors? If for drivers, which driver do you think is going to win? Software malfunction with the timing? Yeah, I think regardless of the software malfunction, I think they need to change the rules. Because using a whole lap to get the cars unlapped, like it feels unnecessary for them to unlap, and you've been lapped. Like, you have been lapped. That's your situation. Now imagine behind the safety car you got a mix of cars and lapped cars. Now the car at the back of the cars that hadn't been lapped then has to race cars that they were nearly a lap ahead of and possibly lose out places. That, to me, it's madness. Ollie and Senna's. What I wouldn't give to go out on one of those tracks. Here we go, everyone. Here's your challenge. Let's get that subscriber number to, what does Rory have? 400 something thousand? So they invite me to Silverstone. It's not about the numbers. I just want the invite. And I don't think they'd invite me otherwise. And I might have to pay out of pocket. And I don't think I can do that. So the good thing, the thing that I'm very happy about that Rory went and did that, is it lets me know that I can get in one of those cars. Because we are the same height. And that has always been one of my fears, is that I'm too big. Andy, you know something about F1. You know who that is. That's all that matters. Red flag would have been better. I think red flag is so the reason that I would go for one of the safety car maneuver situations over a red flag. I'd prefer a red flag if it meant we got racing. But if you could avoid a red flag and still have racing, I'd avoid it. Only because it gives the person who is in P1 the advantage, because they decide when to go. And I think by being in P1, you've earned that right to have that advantage. And of course, if you red flag and you have a grid start, you still have an advantage in position, but it's not the same advantage. So that's my thinking on that. But, you know. Max is leaving? Is it definitely happened? Like, I've seen the rumours, but has it actually happened? You reckon my boy Kimmy? Have you adopted Kimmy, Linda? I would not be upset if Kimmy won. I think it would also be the funniest outcome if Kimmy won. The best outcome would be Lewis P1, Kimmy P2, Charles P3, Max P4, Lando P5, Oscar P6, Isaac P7, Lindblad P8. You get where I'm going with this, right? If you didn't know, you've probably figured it out by now. You coming to steal my picture? Never. Never, Druid. Someone's already stolen my old picture, Druid. Yes, they have. I no longer own it. Do we have any familiar faces? No. There's a lot of people racing. We're getting a lot of different names. Kimmy's adorable. You know what? Kimmy's actually quite mature as well. I mean, he has his immature... He's not PR trained, but he's quite mature in his head for someone his age. I know I wasn't that mature at that age. FMJ, you are right. Max and Lewis racing, and neither of them being at the top of the... Like, not racing for the Drivers' Championship is nice, because they race nicer. And they're two extremely, extremely good racers. So having some of the best racing, some of the best generational racers ever race each other closely, beautiful stuff. Bannister! How you doing, my friend? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing fantastic. Where can you buy good quality track maps? As in, what kind, like as in wall art track maps? FMJ? If you find out, let me know, because I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind some of that. Kimmy beating Hammy to the championship be your favourite? Are you not a Hammy fan, Bobby? I wouldn't mind Kimmy winning. I truly wouldn't. I quite like him. Obviously, I'd love Hamilton to win. But that's just because I think he deserves to have 8 next to his name in the history books. But I would think that because I'm biased. So I'm well aware of that. Right, let's see if we can have a better lap 1 this time. I'm just never going to talk ever again, I think. I'm not sure what is happening. A lot's happening. Was that Ultimate I saw in the chat? Oh, my tyres are extremely dirty. How's it going, Ultimate? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Thanks for joining us and jumping in the chat very early today. I think the move here is just to be extremely careful because everyone is doing everything. Okay, I'm now falling way behind chat. Did I have an accident with paintbrushes? Has the, have I been exposed? Why did you ask that, Druid? Have you seen something? You're a realistic Hammy fan. Fair enough, Bobby. Fair enough, I like that. Oh, Sparks has a link to track maps out of wood. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just like that I'm a bit crazier through the bus stop than everyone else. And it just allows me to get positions. Alright, everyone saw the experiment last race. What lap do I pit on? Because we held on to those tyres last time. We were gaining on P1. I mean, it wasn't pretty, but we held on. And that was a lap 2 pit. Should I do a lap 4 pit this time? Or just stick with 5? We want to win, remember. That's the goal. The goal is to actually get a win. Lap 4? Yeah, they were a bit gone by the end. I mean, I wouldn't do a 2 again. That was just circumstances. It just made it a bit fun. But I think we could do a 4 instead of a 5. I'm not even driving the bus stop well either, but somehow I've not binned the car on it yet. Just wait, next lap I will. Now I've said that. That's not how you're supposed to do that. You were waiting at that bus stop for a lift to Tesco. You're not going to find one there, mate. Alright, so one more lap and then we'll pit. Got a bit deep there, but it's alright. Someone else is in the wall. 6 seconds back from P1, starting... What did we start? P14 this time, I think? Ultimate, by the way. How's the streaming been going? I wonder how many of these cars in front are on soft as well. Or is everyone on mediums? We'll take that. Jeez. Wait, so where's P1? They just off by themselves. Oh, there they are. I saw them. Bye, everyone. I kind of had to run away. I didn't want that car to go in the back of me like I did with the other car. We're in, Bobby. We did it. We made it. Wait, did Joe come in? Did I miss Joe? Joe! Joe, scream at me if I don't say hello. How you doing, my friend? And you've been in for a while, by the looks of things. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing fantastic. Happy Wednesday. That's what we like to hear, Bannister. When you're busy with work, is it enjoyable? Or is it horrendous? Because some people love being busy at work. Oi, that's not how to do that. I always forget. Cold tires. Cold tires. Can't beat them up yet. Where's Bono? Bono! Outloud critical. Hit me with it. Where are you? I think the toasties have melted, Bono. You enjoy what you do. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I've been extremely busy with work lately, and to be fair, it's been more enjoyable. Being busy reminds me of why I do the job I do. Although, the reason that I'm busy, that's less enjoyable. That's more frustrating. $27 to P1. What's the pit loss? Do we know? 20 seconds? $26. I reckon we can do it, everyone. I reckon we might complete the challenge. We've had a podium. We've had a top 5. The question is, can we do 2 better and get the win? Oh, they've just come back from Europe. That's nice that they're home with you, Perry. Yeah, my sister's going back on, I think, Tuesday. She's flying back to Sydney. It's a long way to travel by yourself. Oh, wrong gear completely. I saw some take cares to Linda. Linda, thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hopefully you get a good night's sleep, even with the heat. We'll see you again sometime soon. Wait. We're in P2? Let's go. The chase. Still on. Can the tyres hold on? FMJ out as well. I know that was Linda to FMJ. Sorry. Sorry. Reading messages incorrectly. What is everyone's favourite place to travel to? Like, if you have to leave the country. First of all, is there anyone in chat who's never left their home country? And for those who have, what is, if you had to leave right now, where would you go? Andy, you've never left. I'm assuming by country you mean UK, right? Or you've never left Wales. Wyoming? Why Wyoming? That sounds very specific. Wait, Andy, I need clarification. Never left as in UK? Or... you left Wales? Okay. Oh, your band was in Lincoln. Oh, that's awesome. Have you been to Scotland? Did you travel with the band? Maybe gig up there? Scotland's absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend it if anyone's not been and has the ability to go. Can we get a purple? We can get a purple. Oh! Cyprus or Greece? Oh, I wouldn't mind going to Greece. I've never looked at Cyprus. I wouldn't. I assume it's a beautiful place. I've never even seen, like, knowingly seen photos of Cyprus. Canada? Whereabouts in Canada? I need to go to Canada. My best friend lives in Canada, and I've never been. Just a bit on the cold side for me is old Canada. Not the biggest fan of the cold. Been across the Canada-US border a few times as a kid. I've been into Canada to fly out. When I left the States from living there, I went through Seattle, because that's where my cousin lived at the time. Stopped there for a couple of days and then flew out of Vancouver. But didn't really visit Canada. Still got 2 laps. Let's see what we can do. Can we build the gap? Worst throttle application. All race. It's right there. It's hot right here. I think it's hot. Is there anyone where it's not hot? Perry, probably. Perry's probably the only one who's not dealing with heat right now. Montana after watching Yellowstone. It's not a bad shout. You don't think there's a European country you haven't been to? Oh, Thai. Well travelled. That's pretty awesome. Whereabouts in the States and Africa did you go to? I still don't, like, I don't know if I'll ever conceptualize how big Africa is as a continent. Like, it's so big. I've never been. And Asia, I've only been through, like flying to Australia or New Zealand. Stopped at an airport. I never actually stopped there. They're 2 continents I'd love to explore. As well as South America. Basically, I'd like to travel. That's what I'm saying. Just bring it over the line. No need to stress. We should walk away with a 17 seconds. Cyprus is nice. I'll have to check it out. Definitely have to check that out. Aruba. Ooh. It's pretty nice. No idea. Bobby, fair enough. Fair enough. I only ventured to Europe 10 times, if that. I've visited a fair few places, but very little of that is like going on holiday somewhere. My family, none of them live here, so A lot of my trips are going to see family. But yeah, I think if I could go anywhere and if family wasn't a part of the equation, Japan. I'd love to go to Japan. GG's, thanks Andy. I appreciate you, friend. Perry, you do not have to apologise for chatting with family. Never. Your attendance is not mandatory. KFC in Jamaica, best in the world. Ooh, I'll tell you, the best KFC I ever had was in Iceland. Now we're talking more than 15 years ago. But it was delicious. Chud ended up P5 after running long. $2 degrees. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't trade this humidity for 2 degrees because that would just swing me in the opposite direction, where I'd be uncomfortably cold. I know, or I wouldn't be uncomfortably cold because I'd be putting the heating on, so I'd just be a little bit poorer. That's what I'd be. If you could recommend one place to travel for someone that never has, where would you recommend? Bannister, loaded question. My thing, I hate to be the person nuanced, because like questions should be simple, right? You ask a question, it's simple answer. But like, it depends why you want to travel. But if I'm not allowed to give nuance, Iceland, all day, every day. I lived there for 2 years, and it's such a just beautiful, amazing, and just different place. And if you've never been to somewhere like that, I just highly recommend it. Culturally, so different to anywhere else that I've been in the world. I say that, I've not been to any other Scandinavian country. I assume they're somewhat similar. Landscape, stunning, extremely different to anywhere else I've lived in the world, or been in the world. And then like Northern Lights. I know we've had them here, but it's not the same. Northern Lights over there, it's just mind blowing. And then like they have that other natural thing, like the geysers, Geysir. The geysers are unbelievably cool to see. The waterfalls are stunning. But yeah, that would be my recommendation. Has anyone here been to Iceland? Ty, you been to Iceland? Been around the block? They do eat KFC on Christmas, FMJ. They do. It's one of those fun facts that I did learn. I can't remember why, but I do remember that. South Korea, for sure. And like, South Korea, Netflix has done it for me. Like, I've watched so much South Korean TV because of Netflix. It's made me so curious about their culture. Did anyone watch like Physical 100 and Physical Asia? Did anyone get into those? Because I absolutely was addicted to those shows. Lots of other things as well, but those just, I love that kind of stuff. It's such a super interesting insight into their culture. Your daughter arrived from Europe to 4 degrees in Melbourne. Body shock. I'm not surprised. Where did she stop on the way, Perry? Because that's also one. When you go to Australia or New Zealand, you go to that part of the world, depending on where you stop, that can be a body shock. Because one time, I've only been over that way 3 times. New Zealand twice and Australia once. Again, I've got family in both countries. That's why. The first time I went to New Zealand, stopped in Dubai on the way, and that was, I don't think I've ever had a body shock quite like getting off the plane in Dubai. It was literally like walking into a wall of temperature. Look, Bannister, I recommend it. I do. I recommend it if you could get there. Been to Keflavik a few times. I lived in Selfoss, which is probably from Keflavik, an hour, depends on the weather, time of year. Because when it's winter, the snow, you got to go over a mountain that's covered in snow. But it's a little bit southeast. Andy, I appreciate you, my friend. You've done the stellar job as a blue man as always, and just as a friend in chat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bannister as well. Enjoy the foods. Definitely enjoy the foods. Darren, twin! Living through actual weather stations has been a nice thing about moving in Europe. Yeah, what was the variance in temperature in Panama, Darren? Like, what's like your highs and lows? Or give me like 90th and 10th percentile, because I guess high and low doesn't fully explain. But 90th, 10th percentile, what range are you dealing with throughout a year? Andy on his way out, absolute legend, mate. I appreciate you, friend, I really do. FMJ, go get charged up. Go get cooled down. Enjoy the toasties. Catch you soon, friend. 25 to 35. 90% humidity all year. Oh, that is brutal. Like, is it, do you just, because you're born in it, do you get used to it? Or is it just horrible all the time? Do you never get used to that kind of stuff? 28 to 35. 90% humidity is intense. New Zealand's on your list? I would like to traverse the home of the... I'm not going to say that because I'm going to get it wrong. New Zealand, another stunning country. There's a train. I assume it's still there. I did it in 2005. But there's a train that runs on the North Island from Wellington to Auckland. So the south of the North Island to the north of the North Island. Or I assume it goes both ways. And it's like a scenic train. So it goes through all the landscape and has massive windows. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I can't explain enough how beautiful that place is. Again, highly recommend that one. I want to go back, it's so expensive getting to that side of the world. Oh, we're having really mixed bags of lobbies today. It's gotten worse with time, but you just learn to live while complaining about it. So you sound like English people in summer, but all year round. Typed 4 messages in the wrong chat. It happens, Perry. I'm not sure 4's a lot, but it happens. Oh. Egypt. I'd love to go to Egypt. Malta, Gibraltar, Marmaris, Casablanca. Oh, you've been to a lot of places I've never touched, Gabe. That sounds awesome. That sounds really... Oh, yeah. I need to try... Can someone buy me a winning lottery ticket, please? Do your old pal Ruff a favour, because he wants to go travelling with the fam. That's the other part as well. Like, I'm going to Frankfurt for the expo this year. And I really wanted to go... I don't like travelling without my wife, because I love enjoying experiences with her when we travel. But unfortunately, I'm going without her. It just didn't make sense for us. But that's the other thing, like, when traveling, it's expensive because it's a family. We've got to go. I mean, I couldn't afford to do it when it was just me. Now I could afford if it was just me, but there's not just me. Oh! Oh! That just terrified me. I was not looking at the track, and then ran through a ghost. This is dumb, this is dumb, this is dumb. Don't ever do what I just did, I promise you. The fact that I'm not in a wall right now is unbelievable. I don't even know why I did it. Like, my body was just doing stuff while my brain was freaking out. Turkey, or as it's now known, Turkey. I say now, for a while I guess. Can we survive the punts? We did! I think they pulled back, that was nice of them. Lucky lad, Perry, you are not wrong. I literally have no idea how I came out the other side of that. Alright, play nicely, everyone. Ooh. Let's go, Ghost. You're not a ghost. Can't drive through you. Ty, what's your prediction for this race? Because so far, you're 1 for 1. Pure luck? Perry, that was pure skill. Are we doing lap 4 pit again? It seemed to work last time, right? I didn't have to fight anyone, really, in the second half of the race, which helps. But P2! Now, I don't know if that's an unbelievable amount of faith or lack of faith, Ty. You choose which one it is. But, look, if we end up P2, I'll take that all day, every day. Can you do 8 laps on a soft? We did. We pitted on lap 4 last race. We pitted on lap 2 the race before that. So it's definitely possible. On the race before, we pitted on lap 2. And came from last on the track to P5 on very worn softs. So you could definitely do it, but the tyres were definitely worn after pitting on lap 2. But lap 4 seemed alright. Uh-oh. I don't like going faster through that little bit. Up here's alright, but through that little bit is not nice. Alright, I'm not going to go side by side, I just want to spot my braking point. Yeah, going around the outside there is not going to work for you, my friend. Husky! How's it going, mate? Happy Wednesday, my friend. How did your lobby go the other day for G-Tech? I'm doing well, my friend. Oh, Wayne, you can do way more than 5 on softs. Look, watch, we'll pit this lap, you'll see. Watch me now spin it on every lap. The softs can hold on. Are you running the Toyota, the Meta? Not great, but the practice went well. I need to do some practice for that. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I need to do it. Where are we going to come out? P14? No. P12. Not bad. And we've got plenty of clean air. Most important thing. Remember, tyres are cold. Bus stop, tyres are cold. Yeah, if you're doing 5 laps on the softs, you're leaving time on the table, Wayne. Especially because with this race, the delta between softs and mediums is massive. The time delta, like your lap times, it's a good like 1.5 to 2 seconds, depending on what kind of flow you're in. So 22-second gap. Do you remember what the pit loss was? Is it about 20 seconds? You're more comfortable in the mediums. Interesting. I'm much less comfortable on the mediums. The grip is horrible. On the softs, you can throw this car through corners. 20? Yeah, seems about right. So we've got to get gap down to 20 then. Can definitely do it. Jamie, how's it going, my friend? Great to see you. Happy Wednesday. End of lap 1 and still got the win. Yeah, we were just saying we did a lap 2. Wasn't planned, but we ended up doing a lap 2, and with what was absolute chaos in the first couple of laps and a 3-second penalty for the pit, we still came P5, only 10 seconds back. So we could have won that race for sure. I'll tell you what. If we win this race, for the last race of the night, we'll do a lap 1 pit. And see if we can win on really old softs. Kizzy said 23. Oh. I mean, I'll take that. I mean, this has got to confirm the front runners are on mediums as well, right? If they've not pitted yet. Is there anyone who's at a computer right now who can easily get onto another website at the same time? Like, crack open a tab. I want to know what the DR of this account is, because I actually have no idea. And that DR on my screen is for my main account. I've not sorted it out for this account yet. $30 seconds. Oh! Until you get control. Interesting. That's quite a big pit loss then. So we got 5 laps to hold on to these tyres. Bit deep there. It's alright though. Does it do it by PSN or by handle? Like racing handle? I think it's by racing handle, right? So RufffWizard-ish. Or PSN is LEJANDR_17, I think. It's a very old PSN account, this. Charlie, how's it going? Happy Wednesday, welcome in, my friend. P1 and 2 are on my Wi-Fi. It looks like P1 is going to end up quite far back by the time they pit. Motorhead, what place are you in? To be setting fastest lap and I can't even see you on my timing tower. And now I want to go for it, but I don't think I've got the tyres for it. I see P1. Must have gone into the pits by now, surely. Wall! Definitely not going for fast lap now. Nothing came up for either? Never mind. I could try and have a look in between, given the amount of time we have between races. The reason I was wondering is just because I feel like the DR, I'm on the lower end of B on this account, but I feel like the racing should be more difficult than this week. Like you lot have seen me race. I never should be this far in the lead of a race. Not in a B lobby. I mean, it's arguable if I should ever even be in the lead of a race, let alone have a margin. Spell the PSN again. LEJANDER underscore 17. Try 3 Fs in rough. Alright. Lap 11. Can we even get close to a purple in any of the sectors? Is it possible? Lower B-rate drivers not great in the US. Fair. Doug Paws, how's it going? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you again, after we saw you a bit earlier. Yeah, definitely not getting any purples. I've thrown that out the window. Now I'm just about surviving. 1 lap to bring it home. $14,208. Okay. So we might creep over, by the end of the stream, over 15,000. We'll see. I appreciate you doing that way. That's a penalty, if I've ever seen one. Oh, and I have to serve it as well. How rude. It looks like we're going to have 14 finishes as well, which is pretty good. Pretty good going. Tell Stampy I said hi, Husky. I don't think Stampy knows who I am, but it don't matter. You can still say it. Dog paws, you weren't subbed? How rude! I'm only joking. No worries. Look, it's nothing here is mandatory. Other than me racing. That's the only mandatory part of these streams, is that I get behind the wheel and turn it a few times around the track. He knows, man. He might not know me. I mean, a lot of people don't know who I am, right? Why would they? And it's not like I'm in everyone's chat all the time, because honestly I'm not. I don't have the time in my life, unfortunately. How terrible of me. Appreciate it, GGs. Appreciate it. We've got 1 race left. What can we do? That is the question. So we're going to do a Hizal, because obviously I'm on the level of Hizal. We're going to try and pit on lap 1. Let's see what we can do. Default brain, save the game. I don't know why. I just always do. Oh, it's starting to get slightly less unbearable. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? Prove me wrong, Grats on the P1. Look, Ty, you said P2. It's not like I had to go really far to prove you wrong, but I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. Back-to-back wins, by the way. Back-to-back wins. That might be a first on the channel. And last to first. So we completed last to first as well. Not bad. We'll take it. I just spent 3 hours on my G-Tech livery, and I've only done one panel. I need to share my G-Tech livery for Darren so he can have a look. Did everyone is everyone here seen the G-Tech livery? I did show it at the end of the stream on Monday, but I don't think there was many of us left at that point. I've got time, I think, to go and have a look, but maybe we'll do it after the race again. If people care. Again, you know me, I love a livery. I love chatting liveries, showing liveries. I've had enough questions now that I think I'm going to do an ad hoc stream, like a random stream in a week or two, where we just do a livery. No racing, or maybe we'll race afterwards, but we'll sit here and we'll just chat, we'll hang out while I design a livery. And like, we can all contribute to it. It'll be a community one. But I know some people want to see how it goes. And then maybe you can teach me some stuff, because maybe you lot know tricks that I don't. Which wouldn't surprise me. I'm back with Mexican food. What is the Mexican food of choice? You liked that, Wayne? Oh, I was quite happy with that one. I think the thing I liked about that livery, our G-Tech one, is it feels to me like a team livery as well. Like, it feels like you could put that on a real car on the track and it wouldn't look out of place. That's what I liked about it. And that challenge to me, coming up with a livery that sort of hits that mark, I quite like that. Sorry, your livery has over 300 individual parts and you've done one panel. How many decals can you put on a livery? I feel like you're going to hit the limit. Your livery's not going to load in people's lobbies. That's one of the things that I think I learned with liveries over time as well, is how to do less layering. Because it's easy to do a lot and then find a way to do something that takes 10 layers you can do with one. Like that, figuring out those tricks is fun. Chicken al pastor bowl from a Chipotle type restaurant near me. Chicken Alfredo? Chicken al pastor. I've never heard of that. Al pastor. What's al pastor? I might just be like having one of those memory blank moments. It's very possible. Gabe, I appreciate you, mate. Take it easy, my friend. Hopefully see you soon. I just get lost when I start a livery. It always starts simple, then it gets out of control. It can easily happen. I think that's one of the things with livery, is figuring out, like this livery I've got here. If you can see it, oh, you won't be able to see it. If you can see it, small at the top, that way. You've always got to figure out where are you putting your brand. If you want a livery that has brands, I always want brands on because I think it completes the look of a livery. So you always want to figure out where they're going to go. Sometimes I don't need to do this because I can visualize it, but it can be good to put your brand decals on first, know where you want them, and then build your livery around it. But if you figure that out, then you can figure out what are your blocks of space to work with, and then do you want to shape things around the car, or do you want to shape the car around the things? And then yeah, you'll figure it out. You'll get into patterns of, you realize that, oh, I can do this, I can do that. Like these cars, these hypercars have been quite a fun one to figure out. Because as you well know, I've done a million Porsche liveries, and doing a livery for that versus these is completely different. Different ball game. Bunch of spices and lemon and lime seasoning on chicken. Usually it's pork. But this place does it with chicken. It's very good. It sounds delicious. What time is it, Greta? You must be... what, 6 o'clock? 6 p.m? Perry. Cheers, my friend. I need it in this heat. It is absolutely essential to have the caffeine because it just puts you to sleep so easily, so quickly. 6. Oh, that's nice. I say that. I'm looking forward to bed today. Oh, yes I am. Although it's hot though. It's hot to sleep. But the thing that I miss about living in America more than anything is watching basketball at a normal time. And like watching it live at a normal time. I've watched many a season where I watch all 82 Celtics games live, but while living in the UK, which means for a lot of the year, I am having very little sleep. I just can't do it anymore. This year was the first year I didn't do it in a long time. Instead, I've become very good at avoiding spoilers. It helps when you live in a country where no one cares about basketball. It's easy to avoid them. So we've got 1 minute until the last race of the night, and we're going to go for a lap one pit on softs from the back. Where do you think we're going to come? Let me know what place you reckon we're going to crack. I'm going to put my stake in the dirt and say... P5. I'm going big. I was going to say 7. But I'm going P5. I'm going to back myself. What I'm concerned about is the last couple of laps. There's a high chance of spinach. NFL family since the Patriots were so good my entire life versus the Celtics, who got good with the KG trade. Yeah, being a Celtics fan before that, I was a Celtics fan the year before, 2006, so the year before the KG trade. Safe to say, that was a game changer. Oh, Moted, I recognise that name. Ricardo, I recognise that name. Oh, we actually got some familiar names. The Doctor, I recognise that name. I think they're the only ones I recognise. Yeah, I never got into NFL. Even when I was over in the States, American football, like, I watched more of it live. I used to work the Bucks games in the stadium. Tampa Bucks, but it's quite a slow game. A lot of American sports, and I'm going to rope Canada into this because of hockey, they're either really fast or really slow. Like baseball, NFL, very slow. Basketball, hockey, very fast. Okay. Last race of the night, everyone. Let's get it. Delonte West. I still am a massive fan of Air France. What his name is escaping me now. Completely forgot his name. I mean, my memory's bad at the best of times, so... Can't nearly span. You have to go out in about half an hour? What are you doing, Perry? What's your day? plans you got? How rude. No one's gifted me a position yet. It's very rude. I'm already 5 seconds back. Disgraceful. Oi! I didn't know people come slow out of the bus stop. I know slow in, but slow out. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a lot of chaos around me. I'm just going to try and avoid it, because we're going to get some clean air in a second. Step one is always survive. The annoying thing about those people spinning is my air is going to be slightly less clean. Gotta go to the shops. Getting anything fun or just grown-up stuff? Grocery shopping. Get me some Tim Tams, or you man. I love Tim Tams. Stay safe first. I'm telling you, step one, every race. Survive. We'll deal with the other steps afterwards. Alright. A lap one, pit onto softs. Can we make it work? It's a big question. We're already not in last place. So we've already beaten that challenge. Use them for slip. The thing is, if we want to try and complete the challenge, we need to overtake them. And using for slip here often means sacrificing overtaking. Unfortunately, there's not very many good places to slip and overtake. Alright, what's the gap? 30 seconds to P1. We're very far back. That's a lot of time to make up. How did we lose so much? 30 seconds? After only a lap one where there was no crashes. How did we end up so far behind? I mean, obviously the pit, but on top of that. Alright, first on my list, Cojito. Question is, at what point do you become a nuisance? Let's go. Oh, we're gonna get past them. Had to save from the penalty there. Had to lift a little bit. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna lose time now. Had to make that move as early as I could. 32 seconds. I'm losing time. Motorhead has got some pace. That's the one who had fastest lap in the last race, wasn't it? But they weren't anywhere near us, which was a bit bizarre. They must have had an accident or something. I'm going to absolutely kill these tyres. Driving the way I'm driving. Haha! I told you, Husky. It's alright though. He doesn't need to know me. I'm a small little guy. Over in the East Midlands. That's it. Question, do I need to think about managing my tyres, or do I need to think about making up time? What's more important for this race? Bearing in mind, I want to try and win. That's the goal. And I'm in two minds. Because I'm thinking maybe I just focus on pace and then work on holding whatever position I can get to at the end. Or do I try and ease my way to the front and give myself a chance to overtake at the end? Manage the tyres at least a little bit. Okay, I think I'll do some pace laps. I think after this lap, I'll start doing a bit more tyre saving. Come on, get through the corner, people. Oh, that might change the game. Ooh. How much can you cut that first corner? That's where you spin at qualifying every time. A little thing that helps me. Greddy, remind me. My memory's not good. Are you on wheel or controller? So I got a little trick for you. If you keep spinning there, that might help. G29, that was it. I thought you were a Logitech friend. Just when you get on the throttle, keep a touch on the brakes. Just a tiny little bit. Just on the initial throttle. If you do that, it's gonna help you from spinning. It's not easy to do, especially the first time. But you can use that trick in a lot of places on a lot of tracks. Like turn 1 at Suzuka. Great for that. Right, we're only halfway through the race, and the tyres are cooked. Not cooked, but they're not pretty. And Motorhead has pit, and I'm assuming in front of us. Bannister's back! Good to have you back, Bannister. Don't come in front in the braking zone, my friend. That's not how you race. I will say, Greddy, it's not easy to do, but it's worth practice. It's a skill worth practicing. I learned that watching Kizzy. And ever since I've done it, I'm not good at it, but it's helped me a lot. Oh, these laps have been slow on softs. Motorhead's 13 seconds out in front. And they've pitted as well, right? You forgot to like the stream! No way, Bannister. I do that all the time. The amount of times I've liked to stream when it's like the end credits because I completely forgot. So no judgment from you. From me. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to figure out if P1 is pit. They must have, right? Yeah, they definitely have pit. Clean air is definitely helping. But had to get it done, didn't we? Had to make the overtakes to actually get the clean air. And then we got gifted some overtakes with pit stops. But those early overtakes were important. Very important. Otherwise, we definitely would have come out into some packs. We got 3.5 laps left on these tyres. Impossible to catch. That's what? 4 seconds a lap. I think the thing is, I'm definitely not going to catch. I don't want to go slow, just in case. Because if P1 has like a spin or something, you want to be close enough to close the gap. But I also, car behind is not that far behind. So I don't want to spin myself and lose P2. Greddy, by the way, another little tip on that corner. If you can't get the brake pressure piece down, if you're spinning, when you want to get on the throttle, just wait like half a second. Just give it a beat and then get on the throttle. Because the chances are you'll probably get on the throttle just a little bit too early. So if you wait just a tiny little bit, sacrifice a tenth, you won't spin. And then if that feels slow and you feel like you've actually got more traction, you can start then working on getting on the throttle a little bit earlier. That's the thing I've found really helpful with improving my times, is start slower, ease your way into speed. If you keep spinning in the same corner, slow that corner down. Car's behind it, gaining. Need to try and put some speed into this now. I'm very conscious that I do not have traction. So getting out corners is not easy. Oi! That's not going to help. Uh-oh. 2 laps to hold on to this. Uh-oh. Gone deep. That's going to make me slow all the way to the bus stop. The only good thing that's working out for me is there's 2 behind me. And they both want the podium. I've got to use that to my advantage. Alright, let's get through this bus stop safely. Get out of there. So low grip. Car is sliding. That's the corner that I'm terrified of spinning on. I'm trying to run, Perry. I'm trying. They're not making it easy. He's flashing me. Why is he flashing me? I'm not going to let you go, if that's what you're thinking. Uh-oh. Got on the grass. Not good. Not good. Uh-oh. No! No! I got on the throttle way too early, had to lift, which has compromised me. All the way up to the bus stop. Again, luckily there's 2 of them, they're fighting. Oh, and P3 has a penalty. That's going to help massively. And I think P3, I don't know what happened there on the bus stop. It looked like they were going to go right into the back of me. Now that no pen on turn 1, I lifted to make sure I didn't get the penalty, because the penalty is harder to come back from than a slow exit, especially because the 2 behind me were fighting. I knew that there's a chance I could get away with being a bit slower on the exit, so I lifted instead. Now I'm just making sure I don't spin. Look at those tires. They look pretty. Let's go. P2 with a lap 1 pit. I will absolutely take that. Motorhead's quick. I'll give him that. Probably about 2 pixels between you and a pen. Now, so I don't know if you lot know, on turn 1, the curb isn't the track limits. There's a little bit outside of the curve, the painted curve anyway. So you actually have a little bit more room. Appreciate the GGs. The only 963. I should have done one in the 963. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling good. Tomorrow we're going to run the main account, and I'm going to try and get some DR and get that closer to A. See if we can get into the 22s. I've never been in the 22,000s, so if we can get that into the 22s tomorrow, that'd be good. But this is giving me a bit of confidence, today's racing. for sure. 14 places raised. Motorheads. Congratulations. The Doctor. Thanks for the race. That was fun. Okay. It's late. I know it's a Wednesday. I know it's late. I appreciate all of you who have been here and stuck around. I appreciate those who have dropped in for a like and a hello. I appreciate those who lurked. All of you. I always appreciate you. We will be back tomorrow. We are not streaming on Friday because I'm out of town. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to race on the main account and we're going to try and get some good DR. See if we can get closer to DRA. Goal is to get there by the end of the year. I've just decided during the stream. So we're going to keep pushing forward with that. But you've all been incredible. You've kept me very entertained. Hopefully I've done a little bit of entertainment for you. Mo, Bannister, Perry, Greddy, Ty, Jamie, anyone else who's currently still around, I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night, day. Have fun at the shops, Perry. And I will catch you, maybe, tomorrow. I love you all. I'm out.